His heart was moved with pity for them, for they were like sheep without a shepherd, and he began to teach them many things. This line from this Sunday's gospel shows us a glimpse into Jesus and his commitment to his ministry. In the context of Mark's gospel, we've just heard about the return of the 12 from the mission Jesus sent them out on, and now they're going to a deserted place to rest. And when people find this out, they follow them there, or rather, they go there on foot while the 12 travel by boat. Jesus' reaction is key here. What he doesn't do is he doesn't shoo the people away. Rather, he pities them. Now, the Greek word here is esplagnosthe, which is not only fun to say, but also is a word that's sometimes translated into English as mercy. It has a visceral connotation, compassion coming from the gut. In other words, Jesus is inwardly moved. This pity, then, doesn't bear the negative connotation that we normally put into that word pity in English. It's deep compassion. It's mercy. So, what does Jesus mercifully do for these sheep without a shepherd, as Mark calls them? Well, he gives them what they need. Guidance. He teaches. Even in probable weariness, moved with compassion and mercy, Jesus gives them of himself. The great teacher shares his gift. And in the passage following this week's passage, he proceeds then to miraculously feed the crowd. He fills their needs completely. And, I would mention, in a way that prefigures the Mass, teaching and feeding. Now, let's think about ourselves and our mission to share the good news for a second. Sometimes, like the apostles here, we're just plain tired. We may have had a long day, a long week, or a long year. Sometimes we want to not play the Christian in the room role and just be for a few minutes. It's our temptation to shut it off, but we're not really able to do that. We can't shut the gospel off. Now, that's not to say that it's not good to have space and time to recharge, as Jesus' example shows us throughout the Gospels. We all need to do that, and we all need to have healthy boundaries for our own sanity as human beings. But as Christians, we need to see even those moments of rest as something that's ordered towards serving our mission and calling to share the gospel. The point is that when we sincerely place ourselves in the service of the gospel, as we're called to do through the sacraments of baptism and confirmation, our time is not our own, even our free time. All we have, including our time, is placed at the service of our mission and calling. Even for those who are employed in the church, the gospel calling is more than just a job. It's a lifelong mission. Now, that means serving others even when we're not on the clock. Our calling is to strive to imitate our Lord in this passage, who's moved to act by the deep compassion of mercy, even and especially when that act is not convenient, but is necessary.